Hey everybody, welcome to Late Night Gaming. I am here. We don't have any cool thing. I had a busy weekend. I didn't get a chance to do the cool, news brief thing. But we've had some awesome things come in from FFG, and I did want to dive into that a little bit, just to get kind of a reaction from people and see what everybody thinks about it. I'm wicked happy, and I'm going to just put this out there that they have finally decided to give us some teasers, because we haven't had any in a really long time, and we really needed them, and it has been a significant boost to the community. I've seen it on the Discords and on the Reddits and everything. They are very much putting it out there again, like, hey, we're doing our stuff. So let's take a look at it. I think that's a good idea, and hopefully I press the right button here, and this should be it should be up right now, but it's not. So let's click on that and we'll press a bunch of buttons and hopefully something. There we go. Okay. This thing right here, it's a big wall, right? Just a big brick wall. But that's the tease, okay? So like over here on the right side here, as you can see, so they're like, okay, there's an incoming transmission, and it's really interesting. Like, oh, what's your status? We've received intel that is coming. Initiate, see you soon. And it's like, whoa, okay, what's going on? That's neat. But then that's not all. They went into more, and they did this, and this was an interesting one too. This was the latest one that came out. It's as you can see, this cool image right here. For those of you who don't know, that is the silhouette of Cable. But the really interesting thing on it is the papers. Okay, the papers is significant, right? Okay, so on the side it says, incoming transmission, got an update for you. Isn't the only familiar face on their way. This will be a tough one. Stand by. Okay, so they're hyping it up. They're giving us something, and it's like, hey, look at this cool stuff. And I'm super excited about it. I think it's really cool. But the papers, okay, the papers are significant because it's got Deadpool written all over it. That's what he does. He does silly things like this. So it's like just strewn about paper on a wall with a silhouette emboldened upon it. It's like, okay, he's obviously like drawing a picture or something, it's super cool. I don't think that he's going to come out as like, the dude in the box. Cable is definitely going to be the guy in the box. I'm almost 100% certain that they're going to do that, because they always need one big name and one kind of like a little bit unknown but is known sort of name with their boxes. So they had like Hawkeye and Spider-Woman in the Rise of Red Skull. Well, Hawkeye was well known because of the MCU, but Spider-Woman not so much. People who are in the comics know everything about Spider-Woman, Hawkeye, and all that stuff, but people who are only into the MCU, they knew of Hawkeye, not so much Spider-Woman, right? So then you had Rocket and Groot, the GMW. I mean, both of those guys are well known. You can't not know who Rocket and Groot are, the MCU. I can say that comic-wise, if you didn't keep up with like the Marvel comics, and you probably didn't even know who the Guardians of the Galaxy were until the movies came out, right? But Rocket and Groot were really cool to include together because they are pretty much always together when they do stuff. And then they had the Mad Titan Shadow, and they had Adam Warlock, and they had, who was the other? Spectrum. I don't know if either of them are super well known. That might be the enigmatic one. But then they had the Sinister Motors one, and that one had Ghost Spider and Miles Morales Spider-Man. They were well known because of the Into the Spider-Verse movie, animated movie. That was a great movie. If you didn't see it, you should check it out. But yeah, so that kind of introduced them to, and gave everybody kind of a sampling of them, and then the game brought them out to play, and I think that was super cool. Then they brought out all the rest of the spiders, well, sort of all the rest of the spiders. They brought out Ham and SPDR, and then they brought out Champions for Ironheart and Nova. And I mean, to date, all of the heroes that they have brought out have been super cool and always improving. Like they've gotten better and better and better. And then also the cards that they include with them have also improved upon the older heroes. So like SPDR came out and she had cards that made Hulk better. And there's cards in there you definitely want to include in a Hulk deck, because Hulk had some problems, and then they came up with cards to fix those problems, and they're kind of like auto-include. So they're like, in addition to his 15, he needs those cards too. So you like basically have like 20 cards that you have to include for a Hulk deck to work good, and then everything else. So an interesting thing. Okay, that aside, this is super cool. I'm looking forward to what they come out with next. I don't know when the next little teaser is going to be. People are speculating that it's probably going to be April 1st. You're going to see a Deadpool release, like teaser thing. It's possible. There's always a possibility for that. But yeah, so I just wanted to dive into this real fast and just be like, hey, this is what's going on with FFG and Marvel Champions as a whole. And yeah, that's about it. So anybody watching, what's your take on this? Are you guys like hyped for what's coming, or is this kind of like too little too late? Like for me, it like reinvigorated my interest in what was going on. Like I was waiting for something to come down, and finally it did. It was like, oh yes, it's here finally. Great, thank you. So that was my little spiel for today. And I think my plan for today is to actually do a game. If you're interested in watching this game, that'll be great. I'm going to be using She-Hulk, because She-Hulk is cool. She's a corset hero, and she's going to be running Justice. And I'm going to take her up against the Mysterio scenario. But we're including the modular set that has Tombstone in it, as well as the required sets for Mysterio. I'm running it on standard because I don't like losing all the time every Monday. So as of last week, I started, I think, yes, I agree. I also think that Deadpool is behind this. I need to fix this right here so I can see it better. There we go. One thing that I noticed also, I think I have a feeling that some of the delay was caused by licensing, because the X-Men wave that came out had all kinds of things that they had to clear first. And then they were like, well, we're going to do this. And Deadpool is like a really big name right now. And with the Deadpool 2 that had Cable in it and everything. So I feel like there's probably some licensing things that had to get through their legal department before we could actually see anything. And that might be a part of the reason why it was so delayed for any kind of teasers, because they were like stuck in a I don't know, a bowl of silence, something like that. But yeah, that's what I think, anyways. So I don't know if there's anything else to say about it, but yeah, that's about all I had, my thoughts on it. And oh, if you haven't seen, I released a video February 1st, I think, and I said the next release is going to be X-Force, and I do believe that this here with Cable is kind of the, hey, this is the X-Force coming. So I said it first. I put it out there into the ether. It's there. So when they say X-Force, here you go, you can just be like, yeah, that late night gaming guy, he was right. He said that it was going to happen, and there it is. So I suppose we should get down to the table, and we can go ahead and kick this thing off. We'll go ahead and have She-Hulk take on Mysterio and possibly Tombstone if he shows up. I've gotten all the setup stuff done. I've just got to draw her starting hand, and we'll kick it off. This will be a good time. It'll be a good time. Trust me. We'll have fun. So we'll switch over to this one. Haha. Cool. I can move my microphone over here somewhere. There. Can you still hear me? I hope you can. The thing shows that it's green, so hopefully it's all good. All right. How does this look? I'm faddling with a lot of stuff, my cameras and my lighting and all of that, and I just want to make sure things are looking clear, crisp, able to make out what's going on. I suppose I could zoom in if you need me to, anything like that. Just give me a heads up, and we'll dive into this. So yeah. So you start off with the 2 threat on the main scheme. We're doing standard, so we're Mysterio side 1. He has 2 scheme, 1 attack. He has a force response. After you resolve a boost card during Mysterio's activation, place that card in your discard pile if it has the illusion trait. Now, the way I've been playing it, and I don't know if I'm right, so somebody let me know, is, like, say if I drew this Shifting Apparition as his boost card, it's an illusion traded card, so this would go into my discard. That's how I've been doing it. I don't know if it's a boost ability or just a boost card in general. So I've erred on the side of what's worse for me is whatever it is. If it's an illusion, it's going in my discard. Yeah. And we'll draw up our 6 cards. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Okay. She has some cool stuff that she can do. This one doesn't help right away. This one's pretty neat. This will help us later. This will help us later. Yes. So I think we'll start with, we'll throw that Overwatch onto that Maze of Mirrors. Just like that. And I was looking up this, I was looking for an image to put like a mirror, a maze of mirrors out before we started, and I couldn't figure it out ahead of time, so, yeah, that's how that went. We'll go ahead and play out our Skilled Investigators. They're cool. Skilled Investigators. I can do a ground stomp pretty nicely, because that will deal 1 damage to that Shifting Apparition and not put a card in my deck. But also, there's Ironheart. Oh, decisions. It's fine. We'll go to She-Hulk. We will spend these 2 for this ground stomp and deal 1 damage to each enemy. So there goes that Shifting Apparition for 1 damage. And here goes 1 health off Mysterio. I didn't put her little ready token. There we go. Okay. She has this response also. When she changes to this form, deal 2 damage to an enemy. She can't attack, but she can deal damage. So that, because the Shifting Apparition had guard. So there's that. And then that went away, and then we dealt 1 damage, and then she attacks for 3. And so there we go. Nice. 3, 5, 6. Yep. He's down to 9. I think that was a great way to start this. Draw up to 4 cards. This card here is the super superhuman law division. And She-Hulk, like it or not, is a form-flipping hero. She enjoys going from hero to alter ego, and she's one of the, core set characters. So that's one of the things. And with the expansion of the X-Men loving to do that form-flipping thing, I think they helped us to understand how better to play some of our core set heroes like She-Hulk, because she is one of them that likes to do that. And I think it's helped me understand more how to do it. So, yeah, there's that. My random tidbits of information. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, so we're going to put our one threat, I believe. Yep. So there's 3 there. Mysterio is attacking for 1. She's going to go ahead and take it because she's She-Hulk. She doesn't care. Oh, hey, look at that. She only takes 1 damage. I think Mysterio's bitten off a bit more than he can chew right now. Oh, look, weakness from within. That's a good one. So that's, when revealed, place 1 additional threat here for each card in your hand. Well, I have a 4-card hand size, so that's not so bad. So 4, 5. There we go. So we have a 5-threat side scheme. That's a problem. But that's okay. I think what we're going to do, we'll go ahead and yeah, we'll thwart 1. We'll use legal practice to clear the area. Remove 2 threat. That'll draw us a card. That's another legal practice, because why not? We will... I think we'll use the legal practice. We'll put out our superhuman law division. Could, yeah, I'm gonna trigger that Overwatch from that 2 threat I removed also, and we'll do that. We'll flip to Jennifer Walters. We're gonna discard to pay for this to exhaust and remove 2 threat from a scheme, bringing that down to 1. So next turn we can flip up, thwart that scheme, trigger our skilled investigator, and have 7 cards in hand to do stuff with, which is pretty neat, I think. We do have to deal with 2 encounter cards. He's going to scheme, but she does have the I object thing, so it'll be okay. So we will draw up to 6. Oh, there's resources and okay. 5 and 6. And a split personality. Okay. That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Alright. So we're going to put 1 on the main. Mysterio is going to scheme. He's 2, 3, and give Mysterio an additional boost for this activation. 4. This is going into my discard pile. He's scheming for 4. We're going to interrupt and I object, so he's going to scheme for 3. And encounter card time. We have 2 encounter cards this time. We have Deepest Fears. Did I shuffle these at all? Jesus. When revealed, discard cards from top of your deck equal to the number of cards in your hand. Oh, that's lovely. So, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme because I discarded at least 1. That's at 5 of 8. Next is this card gain Surge. There we go. We have Fearmonger, which surges. Discard your hand. Okay. See that? This is what we wanted to do, but we have other plans now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That was fun. I'm so glad that we got to not have that hand. And we'll do a Shadows of the Past as well. All right. Gets better and better. Throw 3 on there. When revealed, place an additional 1 per hero threat here. So it's 4. Titania comes out. She has 1 scheme and 6 attack. I don't need that. It's just a placeholder. And these get shuffled into the encounter deck. Because this is... Are we still on the first? No, this is second, right? Second round shenanigans. Wow. There we go. This is how we shuffle. We shuffle terribly and have cards, flip out and go on the floor and stuff. It's the awesomeness. It's okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We have a... Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Alrighty. What are we gonna do? What's our plan? Oh, these are supposed to be not exhausted anymore. Alright. We should stick with our original plan, I feel like. And thwart that one and trigger that and deal 2 damage to somebody, which would probably be her. I think, yeah. She's also got to lay down the law. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay. All right. I've got a plan. It's a good plan, I think. Oh. I'm actually going to use the Sense of Justice for the Superhuman Law Division. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. It is a thwart. So I guess we have to do it from there. And then... got a 1-2 punch. Yeah. It'll be fine, I think. Okay. Yep, it's okay. Got this. We're going to flip up. We're going to use a lay down the law for clear the area. Oh, and the 2 damage. Do you even lift? 2 damage. We're clearing the area, so remove 2 threat. That clears that scheme. We draw a card. And clear the area. We can trigger Skilled Investigator and draw a card. Okay, cool. We can... Yep. We could thwart the 1 and get rid of this. And then... Well, let's focus Rage. Focused Raged is great, and that helps build her up. So we're gonna do that. I know, right? She's gonna get hit for 4, but it's fine. We're gonna do a Focused Rage, takes 1 damage, and draw 1 card. Oh, look, we got a chance to encounter. It's too bad we cleared all those side schemes already. So we will ditch that and draw up our hand size. 2, 3, great. All right. Ready, ready, ready. And 1 threat. Bam. So there's 6 of 8 there. Stereo is attacking. His attack is 1. Oh, I ain't ready. She-Hulk when I was supposed to. There we go. His attack is 1. He's 1 damage. And we got rid of an advance, so that's nice. Titania is hitting for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That was fun. Here's our encounter card. We got a Deja Vu. We'll go ahead and take a damage for that. That gets shuffled into our deck. Good times, good times, good times. Let's not look. Let's not look. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we are. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do a Focused Rage, take a damage, draw a card. Oh, look, we got another Focused Rage. That's cool. Well, we could, but that's only going to remove 3, so that's not really worth it. We spend 3. We got another Focused Rage. Because why not? Take a damage. Draw a card, but that's going to be there. That's going to interrupt and draw a card, and then we draw a card for a Focused Rage, so there we go. We'll go ahead and throw that Overwatch up there. Or, no, we won't. No, we won't. We'll spend 3 and put out a Hellcat. Hellcat can go ahead and thwart 2. She'll take our Consequential. Hellcat is cool because she could thwart twice and then come back to your hand. You spend 3, thwart twice, so she's basically always going to have 4 thwart at the ready. That's pretty cool. She-Hulk is going to go ahead and swing for 3 on Titania here. Because we don't like Titania sticking around here. So she's at 5. And get rid of her. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. No. She-Hulk is in danger zone. She's only got 5 health remaining. So we're going to stick it out this turn. And then we're going to have to do some things. So 1, 2, 3. Another encounter card. There we go. Hey, remember how that Shadows of the Past showed up? That was fun, right? I made a Rocket Raccoon deck that I think I'm going to try out at some point. And it uses, like, the zero threat strategy. And I think I'll try that out next week, because that seemed interesting to me. And we'll draw 1 more. Here we go. Well, that's a lovely mess of cards that can't do anything. Hopefully my Focused Rages will get me something more. Let's ready up. It's funny how this just says action. So, like, when you're in alter ego, you can return it to your hand, and when you're in hero, you can return it to your hand. If it said response, it would be even better, because you could do it during the villain phase. Okay, one threat. There we go, it's at 5. Mysterio is attacking for 1. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's 2. And an additional boost card. Oh, good God, here we go. 3. Oh, boy. Okay, good. So we're taking 3. And this will go into the discard. And this will go here. Wow. That's 13. 13 damage. Yeah, 10, 12, 13. She hits us for another one. 14. Yeah. So we're gonna have to add a threat, because that's a thing. Look at that. We lost the Maze of Mirrors. Forgot about that. Deja vu was there. That gets shuffled in here. Yeah, there we go. The Maze of Mirrors is obliterated. Shuffle the top 2 cards of the encounter deck into the player's deck. This is when we start just getting a bunch of cards in the deck. That's always a good time, right? Our next card is going to be like Tombstone or something. It's a 9 health minion that's just going to obliterate things. That would be fun. Either that or he's in my own deck. Even funnier. You know what else is in here, though? Gamma Slam is in here. And Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Yeah, that's fine. Goodbye, Skilled Investigator. Alright, we survived. We cannot draw a card. Oh, we gotta flip this. It's 3. Alright, so we'll throw out an operative skill. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we'll do Passion for Justice. Play an operative skill. That's what I meant. I don't need that. I need 3 of these. Okay. There we go. Hellcat is going to hit Titania for 1. She is now out. Yay! Okay, Passion for Justice doesn't do us any good right now. Cool. Can't use those, so we have just major damage going on here. So, I think we'll flip over. We will exhaust and heal 5. We will go ahead and Superhuman Law Division with this Passion for Justice and an operative skill. Because when you thwart, and that's a thwart. So it's going to remove 3 threat. And that'll be that. Draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look, now we draw the Gamma Slam. Isn't that nice? That's okay, because we could actually use the Gamma Slam and take him down to his next level. And then follow up with a Superhuman Strength. And stun him. That'd be neat. We could do that. I like this plan. This is a good plan. I'm proud to be a part of it. Ready up. Okay, so we're gonna put 1 thread on. The main scheme was empty. That was cool. Mysterio is scheming. He's 2. 2 scheme. Up to 3 again. Fine. We'll get our encounter card. It is media coverage. Attached to your identity. Resolve each when revealed ability that you reveal 1 additional time. Spend a mental resource to discard this card. Okay. In Alter Ego, can spend a mental resource and discard this card. All right. That's great. So, we're in Alter Ego. We're going to spend that mental resource and discard this card. Because we don't want to resolve when revealed abilities multiple times. It's not my idea of a good time. We will... Only got 4 cards. That stinks. Maybe we don't Gamma Slam. Maybe Gamma Slam's not the best of ideas, right? Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and recover 5. We'll hold on to our Gamma Slam. We can spend 2 for that superhuman strength. That's sweet. We'll flip up. Oh, you know, I forgot about her eject. So, there's that. And, let's see. We'll do a focused rage. We'll take a damage. Draw a card. Hey, look, another superhuman strength. That's cool. We'll do another focused rage. Take a damage. Draw a card. Hey, it's an Ironheart. That's neat, too. I think... Spend the 2 for the Ironheart. There's Ironheart, yay! Draw a card. Oh, we got a Daredevil now, too. I don't like having high-cost cards in my hand all at the same time. It's not fun to me. Alright, yeah, I don't have anything else I can use, so... She'll hit him for 1. Bring him down to 8. We'll do that. We'll return Hellcat to hand. Or do I? Maybe not. We've got Ironheart for blocking, that's fine. And I do want to hold on to Gamma Slam. Daredevil would be pretty sweet, but it's super expensive and I only get a 4 hand size, so we'll discard Daredevil and draw up. 3 and 4. There we go. Let's ready up. Got a lot of cards out. I don't feel like I'm doing a lot of things right now. I need to take out this guy. That's the plan. Superhuman strength is over here. It's on the... We'll put it up there. I played that. Alright, oh, did I do her response? I didn't do her response. He should have 2 more damage. Okay. Things that I miss, you know? Things that I miss. Okay. Put 1 there. He's attacking for 1. We'll take it. Oh my god. Maybe we shouldn't have. Take it for 4. Just like that. We're back to 10 damage. Oh. Oh, a shifting apparition. Those are fun. Okay. Oh, I was gonna defend with Ironheart, wasn't I? I was. Oh well. I took a damage instead. That's fine. Okay. I think... What do I do here? Let's focused rage, take a damage, draw a card. Let's illegal practice again. Why not? Those are always fun. Pay 2. Ground stop, deal 1 damage to each enemy. That guy's out. He takes 1 damage. Focused rage again. Take another damage. Draw a card. It's strength. It's not what I wanted. I want to hold on to that. Dang it. Dang it. Ah, here we go. Action. Return Hellcat to your hand. Spend 3. Put Hellcat into play. And Hellcat can thwart 2. Take 1 consequential. Ah! Nah, we figured it out. She-Hulk is going to hit for 3. Oh, 4/5. And stun. Okay. Stereo flips. He is stunned. He comes in with 17, I believe. Yep. 2, 4, 6, 17. He's stunned. And in player order, shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into each player's deck. Go. Another encounter card. We don't have enough of this. Superhuman strength will be discarded. It is a forced response. And now we have a bunch of damage. He is stunned, and I think we've got it. Just this coming round. It's going to be awesome. Okay. That's shuffled, that's discarded, and yeah. Draw. 2, 3, 4. Interesting. That's cool. Okay. Ready, all exhausted. Here we go. She-Hulk is pretty cool. You know, I never gave her credit when I got the core set. Didn't play her much, and I don't know why, but I'm playing her now, and I feel pretty good about it. We're going to put 1 threat on the main. He can't attack because he is stunned. Try to put that here. Counter card. Oh, look at that. We got an evil doppelganger. It's 1 scheme, 1 attack. It gets plus X scheme, plus X attack, where X is equal to the number of identity-specific cards in the engaged player's hand. Currently, that would be 2, so it would be 3/3, but doesn't matter because now it's hero phase. I am going to do it one way or another. Search the encounter deck for a side scheme. Reveal that side scheme and draw 3 cards. Okay. Search for a side scheme. There isn't one. That's funny. That backfired. Oh, man. Whoops. Oh, well. There went that. There's no side scheme in there. That's funny. That is really funny. Okay. So we're gonna focus rage, take a damage. Because we need cards to play out our Gamma Slam. Alright. That goes out there, I draw a card as an interrupt. That goes out there, draw a card as an interrupt. Then I draw my card for the focused rage. Okay, well there we go. We have successfully gotten to the cards we needed. We'll do another Focused Rage, bringing her to 14 of 15 health. Draw a card. Well, it's a clear the area. That's funny. We'll use an Overwatch on the clear the area. Remove 2 threat. Draw a card. They're kicking. Crazy. It's crazy. Okay. One, two, three, four. Yep, that's the plan. Awesome. We're going to pay for, do a Gamma Slam, deal X damage to an enemy. To a maximum of 15, X is the amount of damage you have sustained. 10, 14. He's down to 3. Just like that. And then we'll just go ahead and punch him for 3. Bam! Mysterio is finished. So we did get 2 encounter cards here. That's interesting. Hey, I got Harry, right? Like, it seemed like she was going to, you know, not do so well. That was pretty cool. That was an enjoyable game. I could see why She-Hulk is so cool. I hope I was able to show you how she can do the form flipping thing and how that works out in her favor. Because she does have that superhuman law division, which is combined with the operative skill from Gambit. It's basically like Gambit's ability, right? Because Gambit, he thwarts however much he pulls. So if he pulls a 3 booster, then he can thwart 3. And that's basically what she can do, because she also has the interrupt. So she can thwart 3 without having to worry about what that encounter card is. And then have an operative skill, she can thwart 4. Right? Because she'll do the interrupt and then she'll thwart 3 more. So I mean that's pretty cool, right? It's just an interesting little thing that I found with her, and I was like, hey, She-Hulk Justice is not so bad. Like, we handled all the threat that was out there. It was nuts. And she was still able to dole out the damage eventually, once we got there. I do love this card. It's only 1 off in her deck, but it's like, oh, okay. However much damage you got, you can go ahead and deal it out to the villain. Awesome. That's great. I don't know, because this is a maximum 15, right? So if you have over, like you have endurance or something, and she gets her +3 health, and so she's at, what, 18? She takes 15 damage, she can deal 15 damage, but this is a maximum of 15. So if you have an aggression deck and you run that aggressive energy, will that add to it? Because I think a max is a max and you can't go over it. I think that's a rule. Like, maximum is maximum. You can't change it. It'd be interesting to know if anybody knows. So that was that. Please do me a favor, do that like and subscribe thingamabobber. I can do that. I can do that. Cool. Yeah, look at that. It's me again. Yeah. Yeah, do that thing with the like and the subscribe stuff at the bottom, and enjoy what's coming, because I'm looking forward to it. And I can tell you right now, once Deadpool is in my hands, I'm not going to be playing anybody else. You're going to see Deadpool channel for the rest of, forever. Until, of course, Daredevil and Punisher comes out, and then it's going to be Deadpool, Daredevil, and Punisher on a rotation. So that's that. Hey, everybody, thanks for checking me out. Have a great night. It was nice, quick, sweet, and She-Hulk victory. So there you have it. Like and subscribe. Have a good night.